Yo, what it is, the peoples. How's anybody doing tonight? I think I mentioned in a previous stream that I've been putting off shaving, and today I've reached the stage that I like to call maximum itch. This is it for beard. This is as far as my genetics will take me. And from here, like, I don't even know if it's showing up on... Can you even see I've got scruff on camera? I can't even tell. But my face itches like a mofo. My understanding is, if you're any sort of man, what happens is your face itches for a while, but then the hair grows out and reaches like a state of beard, and then the itching stops, and now you have a beard. And that's how people can stand to have beards. I never get to that stage. My body skips that and just stays on itch forever, so it never reaches the appropriate level of beard. I'm betrayed in other ways by my body. For example, I live in Florida and have since I was a very small child, but I can't tan. My skin tone never gets darker than this unless it goes all the way to severe burn. Like, I go from this pasty white, like this here, this disgusting, putrid, pinkish white, to bright red, and nothing in between. So, on the plus side, I'm not at risk of becoming diabetic, according to my doctor, every single time I ask, and I'm not balding. And my eyesight's pretty good. I have to wear these reading glasses. These are not prescription. I don't actually need these to see or to drive. I just need them to read. But I do end up wearing them during streams because I play video games with lots of tiny little text all over the screen. So there are some ways in which my body feels like it's 42 years old, and there are other ways which my body feels like this is like a 14-year-old's facial hair, and it just stopped there forever. And I should have shaved today while I was in the shower, and I didn't, so I've just got itchy face all through this is the itchy face stream. Make the sword, forehead. Okay. From what I hear, there's trouble at the palace. What? Trouble at the palace? Should we go to the palace? I guess the ash storms are just permanent. Yeah, let's go to the palace. Is there trouble at the palace? Oh, she wants to take me back to Vardenfell. Oh, okay. I turned on the thing in the launcher that makes people get out of my goddamn way. There is an option for that in the OpenMW launcher that makes people just get out of my way if I push into them. And yeah, I wish I would have found that 10 streams ago, but I didn't know that was an option until yesterday's stream, and I turned it on, and now my life is better. Now my life is just better. Because the guards can just get the hell out of my way. Kind of. If there's two of them, I guess it's a little more challenging. Ooh, I can get into Helseth's chambers now. This was locked earlier. Wait, why could I get in here all of a sudden? Saint Nerevar. You told me about that option 3 times. Probably while my brain was busy concentrating on other things, like running D&D or playing Elder Scrolls. Anyway, I turned it on, and now, well... We do seem to get into some wiggle sometimes. We do seem to have enabled the wiggle. Okay, you're not in the room anymore. You're gone. Will you leave the room too? You're trying to leave the room. Go ahead. Leave. Get out. Get out. That's all I wanted. Oh, he's still here. Get out. Trying to rob the king. Okay. Yep. Sir, you must go. You must go. He is gone. Fantastic. Let's take everything. That wasn't even locked. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, locked up all the forks, as you do. I'm using up all my picks. My goodness. I'm going to take this scroll. Get some destruction. I mean, for the King's Chambers, I kind of felt like there would be more stuff. I kind of felt like there would be more. Oh, here's the man himself. Okay, okay. Let's lead them on a merry chase. Oh, they paralyzed me. And they killed me. This'll work though. I'm quite confident. I just got to get the circle right. He has a 100% reflect ring. Irrelevant, because I need to take out the guards before I take him out anyway. So whether or not he's reflecting my absorb health doesn't matter, because I've got to get absorb health on these guys anyway. Keeps telling me my loyal service will be rewarded. That's nice of him. And he's not running from that spot, so it's a nice convenient pivot point to drop my spell. My crime has been reported. What crime? Oh, the murder crime. Yeah, that crime. That crime. That's the crime I thought might have been reported. I guess he's dead now. Oh, oh, the guard captain's dead. Hell's still not dead. I gotta make sure I actually get them with the spell, because if I just drop it on him and they're not in range, I haven't accomplished anything. Someone wants to reward my loyal service. Okay, this guy does not want to drop. He's got a lot of health. Yo, this guy's the man. All right, what do we want to stab him with? We want to try to get in there with disintegrate armor, maybe? What is up with his health bar? It's not going down at all. He's not reflecting or resisting. I can see the poison effect go onto him. Let's try the absorb strength. Oh, now he's mad. Oh, I pissed off the king. So wait, the king wasn't mad before now? Yeah, that's a named guard. Oh, I can't vampiric ring the king. I can probably keening him, though. This guy's tougher than Almalexia. Probably because you're supposed to kill Almalexia as part of the plot, but not this guy. Their health is not going anywhere. This guy's like, he took notes from Lord British. His health's going nowhere. He cannot be damaged. That's really funny. This guy, they can't be damaged. They're regenerating their health so quickly. I mean, it makes sense because he's literally invincible in Daggerfall too. Like, he can't be damaged in Daggerfall at all. What, has he got perfect magic resist? That guy can make him leave. They're killable in this game. Let's take a look at his, like, stats. It's 400 health. Royal Guard, Cuirass, Greaves, and Boots. All right, that's fair. That's a lot. Royal Signet Ring. Reflect 100, resist Magicka 100, resist Paralysis 100, restore health 10 points, restore fatigue 10 points. Constant effect. You can get this ring only if you kill him. So we could kill him with alchemy. We could kill him with alchemy, right? Like, we could fortify our alchemy level, get our strength up to 6,000, and he'd go down in one hit. Save him for the end. I'm not going to kill this guy. I can't. I've identified what I would have to do to kill him, and I don't want to. So Hellsith gets to live. You're the one Tynus has been telling us about. You should have brought the information to us directly. Still, you may be of use. We understand you had a slight inconvenience earlier. It appears we were given a bit of misinformation. The Queen Mother has spoken of you as well. Various sources throughout Vardenfell that are paid well to provide us with information. Unfortunately, sometimes it proves to be incorrect. One of our informants had suggested you could pose a threat to our monarchy. This cannot be allowed, as I'm sure you understand. It is never easy for one to assume the throne, especially after the unfortunate set of circumstances that led to our beloved King Leven's death. There are those who would seek to profit from such events, to take opportunity to create unrest among the people. There are those even who would wish to see us dead. Even now there are those who would see our head on a pike. What better way to achieve one's goals than to have others remove those that would oppose you? Surely you have some understanding of this. In fact, we've recently been told of a plot against the throne. Yeah, I'm the head of the Morgtong in Vardenfell. I've heard of him. Some of my informants have learned of a possible assassination plot against our royal person. I would like more information on this. However, I do not want to compromise the safety of my guards or my informant. I believe, however, you'd be suitable for this matter. I wish you to meet an informant of mine at local corner club, the Winged Guar. You'll find it in God's Reach. He's an orc, and he shouldn't be hard to pick out. Find him and ask him about his uncle's farm. He'll know what it means, then report back to me with your information. Okay. Let's do some dirty work for Helsith. I don't know how to get out of here. Yeah, the only way I know to actually kill that NPC would be to... Is this the God's Reach? It is. Would be to use alchemy to fortify my strength to 6,000 or something. And then he would go down immediately. Which is fine. We could do that, but then we would just get a ring that, like, we don't need. Well, I guess I've never been inside the Winged Guar.
Well, friend, we're bringing...
You wearing enchanted ebony armor? Alright, he's very busy. There's no time to talk. Cool. What do you want? Uncle's farm. I don't have an uncle, and I don't know you. Better not talk to you about that. Okay. Let's try this. Here's what you should know. Our king is a paranoid. I know. It's treason to even think that sort of stuff, but it's true. He always thinks someone is out to get him. The man's had me checking into a different conspiracy every week for the last month. I keep telling him, you're king, you're gonna have enemies. Does he listen? No. This time, though, there might be something to it. I found some disturbing information. My sources tell me there's a plot, but not against the king. From what I've been able to gather, there will be an attempt made on the Queen Mother's life. I'm not sure who would want to target her. From what I know, she has no enemies in Mournhold. But that's what my sources are telling me. I don't want to place a mark because the mark is down in the dungeon that I might need to go to, but we should just be outside the palace anyway. Yeah. I expected you would find out as much. Our sources of mine indicate that same thing, that the attempt will be made tomorrow night. Our mother must be protected at all costs, but I do not wish to tip my hand to these assassins. Here is how we will protect Baron Zaya. It would be unwise to station more guards outside her doors, as that would alert the killers to our knowledge. Better to catch them in the act. One of our royal guards could be involved in the attempt, so they will be kept occupied elsewhere. You will stay in the antechamber outside our mother's quarters tomorrow evening, and deal with these assassins when they arrive. Close the door behind you and hide behind the screens, so as not to alert them to your presence. Meantime, find out whatever else you can.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Okay. I guess that's here. Here, do you know anything about this? Do what you must, my friend. I'm not concerned. Okay. So they want me to hide back here? Tomorrow night, 9 a.m. Let's give another 12 hours. I'm in the position where King Hel's told me to be, and I have closed the doors behind me. Where's the short sword that gnashes? That's what I want.
Supposed to be here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
He told us in the Queen Mother's jade behind the screen. You're mine.
Some my armor break or what? Why am I getting unarmored experience? Adamantium short sword. Is that better than Daedric? It's 10 to 26. That's only 7 to 50. Okay, so no. So Adamantium's not in the base game. Hi, I killed some guys. Seems that's been taken care of. Good work. All right, enjoy the corpses.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
You were able to hold off the assassins. Interesting. Perhaps the threat was not as great as it seemed. We commend you. Take this as a show of our appreciation. We're impressed with your efforts so far. When you're ready, speak to me about further service to your king. Personally, I have plans for you, Elder Scrulz, but first I must prove myself. I require all those close to me to be powerful, able to defend me from adversity. Perhaps you've met my personal bodyguard, Karad. He's a perfect example, the finest fighter I have met in my travels and loyal to me to the death. I wish for you to fight my champion. I met him many years ago, a deaf and dumb child wandering the streets of Wayrest. The boy actually had the audacity to try and rob my stepsister, Elisana. I marveled at his courage and took him into my employ. When a dog has been beaten, Elder Scrulz, it will lick the hand of the one who feeds it, even the most meager of scraps. Now he's my most loyal of servants and one of my most deadly. I wish for you to fight my champion. I have come to know you a bit, Elder Scrulz. I remember you from Wayrest. You didn't even speak to me. I believe you can be of some use to me, but the plans I have will require someone of great strength or wit. Perhaps both. The time has come for you to prove this to me. You will return here tomorrow. You will duel Karad. If you're able to defeat him, I'll discuss my plans for you. All right. Why are you getting in my face? Yeah, I'm going to fight your stupid champion, and it's going to be hilarious. If I mentioned Karad has never been defeated, perhaps I hadn't. This is to be a fair fight. Use whatever weapons or spells are at your disposal. I wish you both luck. At least one of you will need it. Oh, it's the invincible guy. I gotta fight the invincible guy. Carrot says nothing. Goodbye.
Long live the king.
Now he's not invincible. Does this drain fatigue as well? Yeah, absorb fatigue. Alright, I think it's time to switch to a weapon. What weapon shall I use? I've got so many. Maybe we just paralyze him. I am beaten. You are the great... How was he talking? I thought he was dumb. Oh, I don't get to kill him, huh? Where'd the king go? Oh, here's back here. I find it hard to imagine how you succeeded. I did not believe anyone could beat Carrot, but you've shown me otherwise. And he speaks! There are depths to you, Elder Scrulz, that I will fathom in time. For now, you've proven yourself to me. Oh, I didn't check to see what weapon he gave me. He gave me the Dagger of Symmachus, but I got some kind of, I think a belt, probably. I'm impressed. Okay, let's check the equipment he gave us. He gave us... okay. Fortify short blade 10, fortify... So, keening would be better, I think, than this. Oh yeah, keening is just completely better. What's the other thing he gave me? God, I got so much crap. Was it this? Hunter's Amulet of Strength? I don't think so. What was it? Is there like a log I can read? What did he give me for the first quest? It wasn't a weapon, was it? Yeah, I don't know. This is new. Don't know where I got that from either. Oh, Gaenor's Amulet. Oh, this we got from Hearseen. When we fought Hearseen. The Necromancer's Amulet is just better, though, for us. Yeah, I don't know what it was he just gave us. Is there a way to read a log of like a text log? Let's find out, because that would tell us. Apparently not. So the reward for that first part of the quest for saving his mother is just going to eternally be a mystery. It's like a permanent buff or something? I don't know. Alright, let's move on with life. I'm certain you know Mournhold is one of the seats of power for the tribunal. The goddess Almalexia resides here in her temple, surrounded by her high ordinators. I have no great love for Almalexia, her ordinators, or the tribunal of which she is part. In light of recent events, I believe it is time to gather more information about them. Learn more about the attacks. I believe the only person who might shed more light on the situation is Almalexia herself. All indications are that the creatures must be the constructs of Sothis Sil, and only Almalexia is likely to have information about him. I wish for you to speak to her, learn what she knows about the creatures, and report to me. There's no reason for the goddess to suspect that you and I may be allied. Use this to your advantage. Do not approach me again until you've learned all you can. Sothis Sil is the tinkerer. Vivek is the poet. Almalexia is the biatch. I distrust these man gods. Girl, same. Alright, let's go talk to Almalexia. So he probably wants me to ask her about Sothis Sil. Do not concern yourself with Sothis Sil. He lives in his own way. He always has. No, I've not spoken with him in a long time, but this is not odd. I'm certain all is well with my old friend. Okay, well that kind of hit a dead end pretty quick. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can ask her about anything that... Beliefs, craftsman... Let's go down the list and click everything. That's what I'm going to do anyway. I didn't have the option to ask her about Sothis Sil before, I don't think. But...
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Justice never sleeps.
let's see if that's enough for him. When you know more, come back and talk to me. For now, visit the goddess. Okay, so...
Your loyal service.
I guess the next thing to do is the next part of her quest. So I guess we refresh my memory on where this blade even is.
What may I do for you, my child?
Look to those in the city you know and trust. Okay, so she didn't give me any direction. She's just like, go out to the city and talk to the peoples. I don't trust this guy. Problem with Mournhold is that it's tiny. This city is tiny. There's 2 areas outside of the palace and the temple. Like, Vivek is bigger than Mournhold in terms of just how many places there are and how many people live here. They're trying to evoke the sense of having a huge city, but they don't have a huge city. They have a very, very tiny city. Like, obviously, you could set an open world game inside of a city. It's been done a lot of times, but Elder Scrolls has never done it. And trying to kind of pretend like they're doing it. kind of doesn't work that well. Let's ask this guy, Craftsman. If it's weaponsmithing you're interested in, try Yagikro Gluck at Craftsman's Hall. So, you don't want the business. I specifically came here because I thought maybe you could help reforge a blade. But since you can't...
Good for the Empire, good for
Alright, Craftsman's Hall is... Must be in God's Reach. So yeah, it's this big central plaza that you can't leave out into the countryside. And then there's the God's Reach, which is like the residential area. And then there's the bazaar area. And then the palace and the temple. And then the 2 dungeons. And yeah, the dungeons are fairly expansive, but... Like, the goddess's weapon was broken into 3 parts, and she's got to find the 3 parts, and she doesn't know exactly where they are. They've been lost to time or whatever. But by definition, they must be within an hour's travel of where the goddess lives. It's a little strange. You love me. Looking for someone to make a blade. I can make anything. Tell me what you need, and I can forge the blade. I'm that good. I can make any blade you want. Don't care whose it was to start with, or what this Nerevar is. Bring me the pieces and I'll put it together better than it was before. To work with that kind of material, I'll work for free, but I'll need the pieces first. Now go away! Okay, I gotta ask people about the pieces. Do you know about pieces? Oh, you're a custom armor guy. Locked door? Never opened it. Was here when I got here. I believe him, for one.
This is so tiresome.
Okay, well, this guy's being mean to me for no reason. I need to ask about... pieces of the blade and forge the blade. All right. I trust Thrud. Thrud's sad. All right, how about this? How about what... I'll ask the wiki what NPC they want me to talk to. Let's see. Museum of Artifacts. Baron Zaya. Got it. Museum of Artifacts should be around here.
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
Pieces of the Blade of Nerevar here in Mournhold. Now that's something I'd like to get my hands on for the museum. I can't say that I've seen any that I know of, but I do have one piece from roughly the same time, and it seems to be of Dwemer construction. I don't even have it on display because I haven't been able to positively identify it yet. It's a shield of Dwemer make, but not traditional in any sense of the word. The pieces of it just don't seem to match. I've wondered if it isn't some sort of a fake. I suppose I may be able to part with it, but I'll need some compensation. Donate a couple to the museum. I'll be willing to part with the shield. The museum is privately funded, and it's an effort to collect... Okay. The museum is willing to offer half the total value of any artifact sold up to 30,000. We do have a limited budget. I see. The artifacts just show up over here. Like I could give my vampiric ring. But I want to keep the vampiric ring. That must be the only artifact I'm carrying on my... Oh, I can give her the dagger. The ceremonial dagger of General Samathis. How did you come to possess this? What a local treasure. If you're willing to part with it, I can offer you 10,000 gold. Great. I'm wearing the cuirass. The mazed band counts? Oh, okay. I'm just asking about it. I guess keening isn't something I can sell. Okay, but I know where there's a ton of artifacts, so why don't you just stay put? We're going to Divine Intervention. Guards quarters, not what I want.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's law.
I thought she was in the guard depot. Reception area. Okay, send me back to Vardenfell. Thank you.
Yes.
Vivek Temple. Fine. Just, yeah, this sense of scale and place out here in Vivek even is just so much better than in Mournhold. Mournhold is 3 rooms. 3 big empty rooms blocked with doors. It just doesn't feel like part of the world. It feels so disconnected from everything else you do. I think I accidentally took my ring off, didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't. I did. 5 and 3, I'll take it.
Strange. Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What
All right, first of all, let's get rid of stuff that we don't want anymore. I don't want this pickaxe. I don't want a kite and arrow. I don't have anything to enchant that with anyway. Got 2 glass arrows left. Keening, the razor. Okay. I don't need this. I don't need to summon a Bone Walker. I don't need a Belt of the Hortator. I don't need Gaynor's Amulet. Oh, there it is. Held's Collar. Okay. This is what he sent us. It is an amulet. Yeah, just some fortify stuff. Well, will she take it though? She might take it. Here's seen. Okay, I didn't see these in her list, but maybe I didn't activate the list properly. Oh yeah, the Necromancer's Amulet is definitely something she would take. Would have to be, because it's literally an artifact. Stash an emerald, some rubies, some diamonds, some Dwemer coins, an ash pile. We don't need these glowing keys. This too she should take. All right, over here we have the Warlock's Ring. Ring of Azura, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's grab it. That's my wizard staff. Trebonius' staff is unique, but I doubt it counts as an artifact. Staff of Magnus for sure. Sanguine stuff, probably not. Caius's black pants. The moon and star, perhaps? The thong. Azura's star is another thing she should ought to take. Okay, so we've got some options. Quickest way back to Ebonheart. Almost certainly the Mages Guild, right?
How wonderful. Welcome.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about? You seem like very good company.
And then from here, this should take me to Ebonheart. Yeah, cool. Great and good.
How do I know you're not up to
Oh god, what NPC is it that... Shoot. In the council chambers? Someone sends me back... Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. Is it you? Are you going to send me there?
Go away. We welcome you,
Ah, damn it. The woman in the red robe. I mean, it's her. Is this a red robe? Gallus Drenum? That's like a mahogany robe. Do you have a wet... There we go. Yes, please. Okay. I gave up the dagger. the Staff of Magnus for 30k. You can have the Warlock's Ring for 11k. You really don't want Azura's Star? Don't sell, donate? Why? Can I not do the main quest if I don't donate?
Welcome to the Mornhold Museum of Art.
It says sell something. Why do I want to donate? That's stupid. I need to get paid. Yeah, I brought him quality pieces. He didn't tell me I had to donate. He just said he needed compensation. He needed to be brought here. And the default option is sell. Oh, well, I guess I'm done because I don't have anything else to give him that I want to give up. All right, let's... No, where was that autosave? God damn it. I got to do all that again. You know, I'll just donate whatever I have on me, and I'll give up the vampiric ring, whatever. Why would it even give you the sell option if it doesn't advance the quests? Like, what's the point? Here, you can have... What do I have on me? Vampiric ring and the dagger. Take the dagger. Is that enough? God, I don't want to give up this vampiric ring. Is that enough? Okay, Dormer Battle Shield has been added to the inventory. Where's my goddamn ring? Put it on display somewhere?
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Oh, here's a list. Ebony Mail, Spellbreaker, Chrysamere, Staff of Magnus, Warlock's Ring, Ring of Fine Aster, which is Daedric artifact, Ring of Khajiit, Mace of Molag Bal, Mask of Clavicus Vial. He didn't ask for Mihrin's Razor. Cuirass, which I'm wearing, Spear of Bitter Mercy, Daedric Scourge, Bow of Shadows, Fists of Randagulf, Ice Blade of the Monarch, Ring of Surroundings, Boots of the Apostle, the Mentor's Ring, Ring of the Wind, Vampiric Ring, Eladon's Ward, Staff of Hesidoki, Bloodworm Helm, Dragonbone Mail, Skull Crusher, Gold Brand, Fang of... So there's tons of these. Notably, though, not the Ogma Infinium. Does not exist in Morrowind. Oh, so they had this on display already. You think it's possible to steal back? Well, you're goddamn right it's possible to steal back. They said they'd put it on display, and I think that's what happens, is takes the artifacts and puts them on display. Yeah, here we go. There's the dagger I gave him. There's the ring. Bye. All right, now we go talk to Baron Zaya again. The question is, like, I got to see what happens when can I go back in and sell it to him now?
Welcome to the Mornhold Museum of Artifacts.
Okay, so you can't just sell it endlessly. They had thought of that. So you can sell it and keep it, but if you try to show it to them again... Why am I going the stupid way? Why don't I just do this?
Zenithar's fortune to you.
Justice never sleeps.
Dead guys. All right. I've heard rumors of a Nerevarine returning. Could it be you? I wonder. If what Almalexia says is true, and all the pieces of the blade are here in Mornhold, I have a few suggestions for you. Helzith's champion Carid carries a blade that is of ancient Dwemer design. Perhaps you'll learn more from him. When I was a child, my father gave me this weapon. He told me that as long as I had it, none would defeat me in battle until the rightful owner came to claim it from me. I know now that you were the one of whom he spoke. I give it to you freely. May it serve you well as it has served me. So I've got the 3 pieces now. Fantastic. Like, yeah, just look how snacky and artificial Mornhold feels compared to Vivek. It's enormous. It's empty. There's nothing happening here, and there's no world outside. There's no sense of anything happening outside of the walls, and anything you try to do to get over the walls immediately fails. I absolutely feel like you could do an Elder Scrolls game set in a city. Like, imagine a city the size of the places in, like, Daggerfall. Like, the city of Daggerfall, only instead of being just, like, spray-paste, like, copy-pasted stuff, like an actual living, vibrant city. A city of that size, but with the same density and vibrancy of something out of Oblivion or Morrowind or Skyrim. You could do it. That's not what they did here. It is kind of a prototype for Oblivion, because the cities in Oblivion work the same way. They're like separate from the world, but then you can go out into the world, and when you're out in the world, you can see the city, and so the facsimile of the city is maintained. Mornhold is just a pocket dimension in Morrowind. It doesn't really exist. You push a magic button and poof, you're there, and then there's 4 places to go and like 6 NPCs, and then you can push the button again and poof, you're back. I wasn't impressed with Solstheim, but at least Solstheim you could like travel there and back under your own power. And once you're there, it is at least a large open area filled with stuff to do. Anyway. Make my swad. Forge the blade. I have the piece. Oh, here's the. Oh, I gotta give him the stuff. And then I give him the... Well, do you have what you need now? There we go. I can work with this, make the best blade you've ever seen. Not that I figure you'd know a dai katana from a butter knife. Dude, I've killed thousands of people. Come back in 2 days' time. I'm going to stand here and stare awkwardly at your stupid face for 2 days. Here's your blade, and before you ask, I don't know why it doesn't burn. I'm a smith, not an enchanter. You want Dwemer enchantments on this thing, talk to a Dwemer. Oh, for a second I thought it was going to send me back to talk to Spider Dwarf. I was about to get excited. If you can find the writings of Radak Strungholms, I'll see what I can do. Okay. I guess I've actually never been over this way. Yo, it's Geepop. It's Geepop Varus. Everybody's friend and admirer. Alright, I'm lost. I'm just gonna admit that. I somehow got lost in the weeds there. Because of these goddamn ash storms. Can't see where you're going. What if you killed Spider Dwarf? If you kill Spider Dwarf, you get a pop-up saying the threads of fate are broken. So, if you killed Spider Dwarf, you've already decided to live in a doomed world. Okay, so we've come back to life here. Yes, we're fighting these guys off again. You guys were a lot more fun to fight when I had a bunch of spark darts. Hall of Whales. Radix, so we gotta go all the way to the end. I think we found an interesting book in here and then we decided not to take it for whatever reason. I'm gonna take all the books. Machina power consumption. I do have some writings, but I don't know if it's what he wants. Fabrication of metals. That sounds promising. Let's just bring him these, because these are the 2 books that I found down here. Oops. Okay. Talk to a Dwemer. Done that? See if you can find Radix Forge. Maybe you'll find his writings or something, and I can help you out. I found his writings. How do I give them to you? I can't tell him about the books that I got. This isn't the way to advance the quest. I went to Radix Forge. I found writings.
I'm the one you want.
He said, find the guy's writings. There were 2 books in the whole zone, Radix Forge. I found both of them. And I can't even tell them about them. I have to talk to the ghosts of Radix Stungshums. The books are a red herring. Red herrings are cool. That's never frustrating, to do exactly what the game tells you and have it silently fail because it's the wrong thing to do. That's definitely always a cool thing for video games to do, and more video games should do that. Alright. I'll go back down. Especially this game, like, my first thought was go talk to Spider Dwarf, because literally we've met the last of the Dwemer. We know where he lives. We know he's there, and we know he can, like, forge stuff and do stuff with armor. So the fact that that's not the solution is very, very suspicious. Like, if nothing else, that should be an alternate way to do this quest. If you take these objects to Spider Dwarf, he should be like, yeah, I know what to do with these. Like, that should be an alternate path. And maybe it is. I guess I don't know for sure it isn't, but... Alright. So I don't know what we're looking for then. There's a ghost somewhere down here. That wasn't here when we came clearing the first time. I'm pretty confident. I'm in the right zone. Radix Forge. I know I'm in the right map zone. Found a ghost. Talk to a Dwemer. Add fire to the blade. We need pyroil tar, though. Used to have some around here, but that was a long time ago. You can find it in the lower caves of Norenendur in the citadel of Mindur. It's an old ruin far... Okay, it's a ruin beneath the ruin. We actually have already explored quite a lot of that. An old Daedric ruin, full Dunmer worshipping those beasts. I say kill them all. Used to be a good spot for all sorts of resources, though. Of course, that was when there were any of us left who needed them. You can find the place through a cave-in at the Passage of the Walker. So what's upsetting about this is I've already explored that whole area. And I'm betting this quest item doesn't populate until you reach this point in the quest. You can't just find this object and bring... Or maybe I found it and didn't realize it was important and it didn't pick it up. Charitably, that's the assumption we'll work with. That I know that it was down there already, and I just didn't pick it up. Okay. So it could be anywhere down here. The Citadel of Mindrur through a cave... Okay, so it doesn't say where in Mindrur. JRPGs do this all the time. If you, like, explore a place before you're supposed to, you just have to go back and explore all of it again anyway. Narenendur, the Teeth that Gnash. That's the connection point to the Dwemer ruins. Could be anywhere here. I'm expecting like a bottle on the ground somewhere. There's this big empty cave over here, remember? That I made fun of because there was nothing over here. Still nothing in here. What was the big room that had all the Daedric gods in it, the statues? That's probably what he meant, because he was complaining about the Dunmer worshipping the Daedric princes. I'm looking for a Dremora. He has it. All right, I'm going to look it up. Citadel of Mindrur. I don't know where that is. The Basilica of Divine Whispers is the room with the big statues. We have to go through the Citadel to get there. So yeah, the NPC that has this item just doesn't spawn unless you're on this quest. Or he spawned and I murdered him and didn't realize that the item was useful. Here's the Citadel. Okay, there. That goes to the room with the statues. Ah, okay. Yeah, I killed him and didn't realize that... Wow. If I had looted that and then, like, drank it or something... Because that's just a potion. You could just drink that. I mean, you wouldn't want to, obviously, but if, like, if you drink it or sell it, what happens? Is it just gone and you can't do the quest? All right, now what does it want me to do? Return to Radek with the tar. It's probably faster to go this way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going back to the orc. And then when you have a very small play area like this, and you just put a bunch of filler quests in it, it makes the play area feel even smaller. Yeah, I really don't like there's just a ghost NPC walking around. Like, this is very kludgy. Like, the Dwemer are an extinct race of, like, ancient peoples in Tamriel, and nobody knows what happens to them. Like it's one of the great mysteries of Tamriel is what happened to the dwarves. We don't know. We just have these ruins left. But if there's just ghosts of dwarves walking around, like, why can't I just ask this guy, yo, my man, what happened to the dwarves? And then he can be like, well, they all evolved into dinosaurs or whatever. But like, he doesn't even look like a dwarf. I guess I don't know what dwarves look like in this world. All right, here's the tar. True Flame has been added. We have True Flame. It's a long blade, so I can't use it. All right, let's see if she's happy with that.
What may I do for you, my child?
The blade is reforged. Our time has almost arrived. There's but one obstacle that stands in our way, though it pains me to believe it is so. So the sill. I cannot count the times I've fought by the magician's side. It was he who stood with me the day I fought in Mournhold and banished Mehrunes Dagon to the depths of oblivion. It was So the Sill who was able to delve the mysteries of Kagranak's tools and raise me to my rightful station. Now, though, the tinker has become unstable. Once, So the Sill was like we are, the Lord Vivek and I. He spent some time among these mortals, instructing them, counseling them, protecting them from harm. He may have loved them more than any of us, though I know not why. It has been many years since any have seen the sorcerer, though. Many more since he took initiates into his service. I believe he grew weary of mortal imperfections and retired to his clockwork city, where he reshapes life, and some say the very world, into an image he finds pleasing. His lair is as puzzling as the mind of the sorcerer himself, ever moving, ever changing. Its levers and gears responding to its master's will alone. It is here he performs his profane experiments, aided by the magic and trained by his madness. I've suspected for some time that the Lord So the Sill has entered Shegaroth's realm. His visits have been more and more infrequent and punctuated by violent fits of anger. He began to speak. I thought you said he was good. When we asked 10 minutes ago, you're like, oh, you know, he's fine, don't worry about him. He began to speak of the fall of the tribunal and the return of the old gods, but So the Sill is not a seer, he is a maker. He shapes the here and the now, while only I have been privy to what is to come. No, actually, my bestie, Uriel Septim, he's got divine dreams of the future. He sees all kinds of crazy stuff. So why don't you check yourself, Almalexia? He's no longer the man he once was. He's completely mad. It was his creations, these fabricants, that attacked my city. This once great man is now a danger to Mournhold and to all of Morrowind. He must be stopped, Elda Scrulz. The true flame can kill a god if wielded by one of noble intent. I need more time to prepare. So before I undertake this quest,
Excuse me. Did you
I'm
say-
stuck.
City of magic.
I got stuck.
The Empire is everywhere.
Let's tattle. I know about the attacks. She just told me. It was so not interested. Okay, so obviously there's another layer to the flagging here. I think it's super interesting that the third member of the tribunal that nobody's seen in hundreds of years is behind the attacks, but apparently I'm not able to tell the king that I know that.
Come,
All right,
bathe in the light of my
let's go.
mercy.
Levitation magic does not work here. Fantastic. All right. Clockwork City. To me, that says lever puzzles. So we're going to get there, and so the Sill's going to be like, I didn't say anything. I didn't do any of this. And then I'm going to get the option to either side with So the Sill against Almalexia or kill So the Sill for Almalexia. You know, another thing I would love to try? I would love to go back and talk to Vivek at this stage. Like, something should happen if you go tell Vivek, like, hey, Almalexia made me do ash clouds. Is that a thing that's okay? Is she more dangerous than Dagoth Ur? Like, what are your thoughts? Okay, well, I don't want that. I probably should have done some long blade training if I'm required to use a long blade at the end. Hopefully I don't actually have to do combat with this. Hopefully it's like something like the heart where you just have to hit something with it. Fortify speed for 10 seconds? Why not? I got addicted to speed potions. You think there's support groups in Tamriel for people who get addicted to potions? Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm very happy with what happened here. Enjoyed that a lot. Enjoyed that a lot. Hall of Delirium. Let's not go into the spark shower here. Look at this. Whose blood is that, actually? Can't be one of these fabricants because they don't have blood. Excuse me? Oh, it's behind me. Can I get you to walk into... He won't walk into the thing, will he? Oh, he just walked through it. Didn't matter. This is the door we're trying to open, I bet. We gotta find a... Oh, it's a Daggerfall dungeon! I get it. It's a Daggerfall... Somewhere in this huge maze of hallways. It's not a Daggerfall dungeon. It's nowhere near that bad. It's... This place actually has a very cool design and aesthetic to it. And I like the traps. Like, this is exciting. I didn't mean to make fun of it. Oh, we got friends, do we? Oh, well, I can't levitate out of here, can I? So I need to... What did I think was going to happen there? Let's take endurance, agility, and some willpower. OBKB. Something obvious thing. We need something bigger and badder for you. Oh, that's the wrong spell. There we go. Dome of Kazia. Oh, excuse me. What? I have no idea what just killed me. I don't have the first clue what just killed me. I just randomly died. You saw something hit me, then you have more information than I do, because I have no idea what killed me. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the Chamber of Sola. I don't want to be in the Chamber of Sola. I want to retrace my steps and get back to the room where I died randomly and see if I can figure out what it was that killed me. Oh, I leveled up again. Willpower, agility, and endurance. All right. We killed these guys. Oh, okay. Got it. That's why Jabroni Sam here drops Fortify speed potions. They stock you up on Fortify speed potions so you can outrun the giggle wanker here. Yep, that's exactly why. Let's chug a lug. Where? I picked them up, I thought. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. Did I not pick them up? I didn't. Even with the speed potions, huh? And my armor has my speed fortified by a lot. I got 152 speed. I'm fortifying speed by 15 plus 7. Yeah, I've got speed out. Oh, this is crazy. And I just fortified it by 90 more up here. My God, and I barely made it. That's with all my enchanted gear and those 3 speed potions. Of course, if you were allowed to levitate, you could just time it correctly. And it'd be fine. Okay, what's going on in this room? I just got these 2 levers, that's it. Oh, it's turning green and... Oh! Something's happening. This is going to send the other kind of monster out? I can hear a monster in there. Oh, there we go. So this is where he makes his monsters, I guess. The Sothicil Special Fabrication Unit. So what, do I have to get in there while the door is open or something? Okay, hold on. No, that closes way too fast. Even with telekinesis. Like, that closes immediately. I feel like that opens that other door. Like, this door here gets opened by this second lever. Is there anything else in this room? Goes to the Hall of Shalimur. Okay. It's a puzzle. Oh, what the... Is it a speed puzzle? Like it wants you to drink a bunch of these potions? These give strongly potions. All right, I'm gonna find out once and for all if the spark showers. They don't. You can just sit here and take a spark shower. Helps you exfoliate. Dome of Udok. I've not come across any of those spark darts at all. I guess we just seen all of those that we're going to see. I'm going to turn down my fan. It's getting cold in here. Oh, we need to find a... Oh, it's right here. Ah! The whole family's here. Little alcoves with nothing in. Dome of the Imperfect. Oh. Oh my. Let me guess. Oh, it's... The guy's name is Imperfect. I see. There's a Xenogears boss fight in here. And I don't want to talk about where those fireballs are coming out of his body. I just don't even want to acknowledge it. It's gonna let him step on me. I think my AO amulet is better than the vampiric ring. The one that I made is better than the artifact version. Okay, restore health, restore fatigue, restore magicka. Nice elixir. He is not the imperfect. Let's give it 2 days. Bring the vampiric ring back. The Dome of Sow the Sill. Sow the Sill is having a bad day. What? Did he plug himself into this machine to something Daedric madness nonsense? She said he'd been spending time in the realm of Sheogorath. You found the body of Sow the Sill, his lifeless husk dangling from a contraption of his own making. Someone has obviously been here before you. Wait, why is that obvious? I missed something. Why is it obvious someone's been here before me? Like, he did this to himself, surely. Okay, I guess we saw what we needed to see, so I guess if... Teleportation doesn't work. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's a cutscene planned. This clockwork city was to be your death. You were to be my greatest martyr. The heroic Nerevarine sacrificing all to protect Morrowind from the mad Sow the Sill. But you live. Previously, she was like, martyrs suck. But I guess if a oh, she wanted me to be a martyr for her. Okay, I see her plan now.
I will tell the tale myself when this is done. I will tell my people how with your dying breath you proclaimed your devotion to me, the one true God. Your death will end this prophecy and unite my people again under one God, one faith, one rule by my divine law. The Puppet King will lay down his arms and bow to my will. Those who do
The
not
Puppet King is
will
dead.
be destroyed. The mazed band has allowed me to travel to this place. Here I slew Sothasil. Here I summoned the Fabricants to attack Mournhold. I will be the savior of my people.
Okay, so that's the information that
I
Helseth
alone
wanted,
will be
surely.
their salvation. None may stand in my way. Not you, and certainly not Vivek. He is a poet, a fool. I will deal with him when I have finished with you. And Sothasil. He always thought himself our better, shunning us, locking himself in his hole. He spoke not a word as he died, not a whisper. Even in death he mocked me with his silence. But I think you will scream, mortal.
Lady, I can kill you when you've got your 5 Ordinator friends with you. Unless you've got backup coming, I don't think this fight's going to go the way you want it to. Oh, she's already ready to go. Very well. Yeah, I think my amulet just works better. Also, you miss me a lot because I'm just faster than you, I guess. You know what we need to do? Because her whole thing is like, oh, I banished Mehrunes Dagon to oblivion. That makes me the best god ever. I'm going to kill you with Mehrunes Razor. The very artifact of the Daedric Prince that you keep bragging about. You had a statue to you beating him. You don't like that, do you? That's right, get razored on. Except when she hits me, I need to... I need to pay some attention. You know what? Let's drink all our stuff. Why not? Let's go ahead and... Oh, I made a bunch of these. Why did I make a bunch of these? I don't remember now. Well, I'm going to drink them all. She put on a scary mask and she thought I would be intimidated. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. My ring came off. Oh, because I put on this ring of far-reaching. Whoops. Yo, lady, when I fought... what's his name? Gaylord in the courtyard. He was tougher than you. Like, the Royal Guard I had to fight was tougher than you. When I have both blades. Summon Fabricant for 120 seconds. That's cool. Dispose of corpse. You're done. You're done, Almalexia. Alright, now we go back. Teleportation magic. I guess we got walkout. Unless there's something else to do in that room that'll send me back. That could be it. Okay, well. We'll just find the room where teleportation magic works. So the fabricants didn't even come from the city, from the Clockworth City. Like, she summoned them with that maze ring. Wait, how are we going to get out of here? We didn't walk here. We were teleported here by Almalexia. No intervention can work in this place. All right, cool. We need to figure out what to do in this room to get out then. Oh, did I not save after I killed her? Oh my god, really? Ah, Jesus. I thought I saved after I killed her. Whatever, I'll kill her again. Kill you all day long, Almalexia.
The heroic Nevergreen, sacrificing all to protect Morrowind from a mad soulless sin. But you live. You live. Fear not. I will tell the tale myself when this is done.
It's gonna be something like you have to strike sow the sill with
dying breath you
her sword or something.
to me, the one true God. Your death will end this prophecy and unite my people again under one God, one faith, one rule by my divine law. The puppet king will lay down his arms and bow to my will. Those who do not yield will be destroyed. The mazed band has allowed me to travel to this place.
Oh, she used the maze band. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now.
Here
I should have.
fabricants to attack Mournhold.
Well, then shouldn't the band in its item description tell you it travels back and forth here?
Salvation. None may stand in my
It just says summon fabricant for 120 seconds.
and certainly not Vivek. He is a poet, a fool. I will deal with him when I have finished with you. And Sotha Sil. He always thought himself our better, shunning us, locking himself in his hole. He spoke not a word as he died, not a whisper. Even in death he mocked me with his silence. But I think you will scream, mortal. For now you face the one true God.
Yeah, she goes crazy. All right, so I want my amulet on. We did well with the razor. I have 2 more of these. Yeah, I've got 2 of these. I think she can't swing after she runs. After her terrible running animation is done, she has to wait a second before she can swing her sword. It just seems appropriate to kill her with this weapon. The dagger of Mehrunes Dagon. Okay. Now I need to find the mazed ring. It's apparently not called the mazed ring. Water walking ring. Berylzar's maze. Yeah, cast when used, summon Fabricant. So... Aha. I mean... You feel a powerful force interrupt the main band spell and pull you toward Mournhold. Good. That's the point of that. I guess I gotta talk to this guy before I do anything else. We await the goddess's command. There's no... You're gonna be waiting a long time. So how do I... Okay, so when you equip it, you can go somewhere with it. Azur is around here somewhere? I don't see her. Teleportation magic doesn't work here.
City of justice, city of magic.
Ah, okay.
You have done well, mortal. The death of Armalexia is a boon for all of Morrowind, though it may take time for this to be understood. She would have betrayed the Dummer as surely as she had betrayed all those whom she loved. This was her curse and her undoing. Weep not for Sothasil. He shed his mortality long ago, and I am certain his death was no small relief to him. These gods lived with the burden of a power no mortal was meant to possess. Your work in Morrowind is not finished, Nerevarine. Vivek still lives, but I believe his time grows short. Protect my people. Defend these lands. The skies of...
Does she want me to kill Vivek?
Let these people suffer
Is that
no longer.
what she wants?
Now go, mortal. Embrace your destiny and go with my blessing.
Let's, teleportation doesn't work here. Teleport, okay, so I just can't teleport anywhere ever. Guard quarters, no, what do I want?
You've returned from the Clockwork City. Perhaps I should write about you
City of light.
City of Light, not during the ash storms. All right, are you going to attack me now?
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Ooh. Okay, something happened here. The attacks were Almalexi is doing, and now you say that both she and So the Sill lie dead in the Clockwork City. She murders So the Sill, then tries to kill you as well. Astounding! I believe your tale, Elder Scrulz, but do not expect my people to be so accepting of it. You will find it is not so easy to kill these gods in the hearts and minds of their followers. It will take time, but this is a new era for Morrowind, and I will lead them to it. You've done well, my friend. You have my gratitude. So you made me a member of his royal guard? I guess that's exactly what happened. Okay, well, there's only a couple things left to do. Teleportation magic does not work here. Great. It used to.
Emperor, King, and Justice. Emperor, King, and Justice.
First things first. I don't want to actually carry this Royal Palace equipment. It's not even... Yeah, it's not even enchanted. I got more for you, if you'll believe that.
If you insist.
First, let's repair all my stuff. You know what? You can have the whole set for $10,959.
Mama's little baby like Scrulz.
Great.
What is this about?
Of course, it would put me down in the temple here, because I don't know how to get out of this temple. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's fine then. Great and good. My ring came off again. Of course it did. I got bad news, my guy. The blight is gone. We have survived. We've lost our divine powers. Not altogether. Some token of the people's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that... He's still talking about Dagoth-Ur. Here we go. I do not hear from him since our defeat at Red Mountain. Truly, I scarcely ever heard from him. He is completely self-absorbed. Like myself, without the heart, his divine powers will diminish, but I doubt he will notice the loss. He's fascinated by the hidden world and its mysteries, and I doubt he even notices us most of the time. That is very sad. I presume Almalexia killed So the Sill. I thought she might harm me, and I presume she tried to kill you, Nerevarine. It is all very sad, but death comes to all mortals, and we are all mortal now. In time, death will come to me, Nerevarine, perhaps even at your hands. It is futile to deny one's fate, but nonetheless, I'm afraid I find it all very, very sad that it should end this way. Something that began in such glory and noble promise. So, I guess that's it. So Vivek is mortal. Well, Vivek is mortal as of the destruction of the heart, if I read that correctly. And I mean, all of Morrowind's going to explode in like 5 years, so... I suppose that's it. So yeah, it was... I liked the story of the DLC. I liked that it was actually tied into the stuff you were doing in Vardenfell. But the actual location of Mournhold is very underwhelming. Like, where's that ring at here? Like, this is where you do all of your adventuring in Mournhold. It all takes place in the city, and the city is super tiny. And I don't like how... Here, let's wait till daytime before we do anything else. Let's actually enjoy the blue skies out here. Yeah, it's just... It's such a tiny place to do all your adventuring. It's just very snacky. It's like bite-sized Elder Scrolls. You can't get lost on your own agenda. You can't... There's no sense of being able to just strike out an adventure and however you want to do it. You could do a little of that in Solstheim, I guess. Like, there's a bunch of dungeons and stuff in Solstheim we didn't even go into. And I don't like how much of the quest line was... Like, you have to do the bidding of this obviously corrupt royal guardsman. And then you have to do the bidding of this, like, obviously corrupt, like high priest or archcanon or whatever he was. And then you have to work with Almalexia, even though she's clearly bad news. There's no... We had one quest where it's like we could assassinate these guys, execute these guys, or let them go. And I thought, like, if we let them go, it's going to put us on an alternate path. But it didn't. It was just that one quest. And then 2 quests later, it's like, you got to go turn on the Ash Machine. Well, that's obviously a bad idea. And no hero of Vardenfell would ever want to do that. But you don't have a choice, because if you don't do it, the story stops. So I did enjoy the story, but I don't like how it was structured, and I don't... Like, the play area is just really tiny, and there's so little to do here. I like that you can... I like the museum. I like that you can collect artifacts. Like, if I was playing this back in the day, if I had bought this... this expansion back in the day and played it after, like, on my first Morrowind character, I would have taken that book from the museum and gone on an artifact hunt. And because there's really little incentive to do that in Morrowind. You can find the Daedric shrines and do the artifacts that you like. And I guess if you are familiar with Arena and Daggerfall, which I wasn't at the time, but I am now, you can, like, I knew to go after Azura's Star. Like, if you played Daggerfall and did something with Azura's Star, you know to go for it. So... Yeah, I skipped out on the DLC expansions for the Elder Scrolls games. I also have not played the expansions for Oblivion and Skyrim, and I'm kind of expecting the same kind of thing. I'm expecting my playthroughs of Oblivion and Skyrim to be excellent and a lot of fun and get a lot done, and then the DLC to just feel very snacky and contained and not as satisfying. So that's it. We're done with Morrowind after 10 streams. So I guess I end it here. And then tomorrow we will do character creation in Oblivion. Assuming it doesn't crash. That's it. Peace out. Sleep well.